And welcome back. So, yesterday being Sunday, I apologize for not streaming earlier today. Other things took my attention away and I didn't really have the energy earlier in the day to stream after those trials, shall we say. But welcome back. Continuing with our playthrough of Hogwarts Legacy. We're playing our Hufflepuff character still, obviously. Just trying to figure out, if I play through this again, is this going to be a stream thing? And if so, should I do that? If I do so, which house should I take? But let us get into the game. Way. Good. So, that's... Give me a moment, the controller was hooked up to the wrong device. And... boom, fixed. There we go. Alright. Yay. Alright, welcome back. Alright, here we go. Where were we? Actually, where were we? I would like to do that. Well, let's do a little bit of moon hunting. Map. I don't believe there are any left in Hogwarts. And I've searched Hogsmeade thoroughly enough. So, I think we're gonna go from hamlet to hamlet, opening doors and tracking down demiguises. We only need 5 more to unlock the final variation of Alohomora. I would like to finish them off. And I've got to be close.
Next time I see Fig or that student, I'll give them what they deserve.
Revelio.
Ooh. Gonna take on these guys as well while we're over here. And stop at this.
Did you expect me to try not to make this expulsion?
I'd quit now, while you're still alive.
Confringo.
Expulsion!
Bombarda. Such agility.
Ooh, that felt a little rusty of me. I've only not played this game for a few days. Oh, I also apologize for not streaming on Saturday. There were some other problems to take care of on that front. I've got concentration 1, okay. Don't really need it unless I've got a blue item.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Leviosa. Defender.
Wait, were those spiders? Oh, they are.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego.
Ooh, it would seem that we do. Oh,
Confringo.
huh.
Revelio.
Do have some varying level of. Can't open that until I've got a third level. Whoa, hold up. Oh yeah, no, that place is full of all sorts of good loot. Spider sign. Evidently, a spider infestation has made this area particularly treacherous. One wonders how many areas could use a sign like this.
Revelio.
That's funny. Alright, not a lot in here, but there is something here. Rampant dung, bog. Monster in our midst. If you see a bit of driftwood in the swamps, don't assume it to be kindling. The fiercest dug bog in this hamlet has ever seen. Remain alert and keep away. Huh. I'm assuming that thing I just took out before.
Hello. Do you have a moment?
Yes, but just the one, I'm afraid. Running the shop keeps me rather busy. I'm the new proprietor, Indira Wolf.
Any whispers of anything going about the town?
You took care of that rampant dug bug. We're all so very grateful. Now life is as idyllic as it ever was.
What do you have for sale?
Kind of figured a
Do you know what you might be
happenstance
looking
killed
for?
the damn thing. Ooh. Yes.
Oh, you'll like that. I guarantee it.
And I'm gonna take this while I'm here as well.
Exactly what I needed. Thank you.
I'll be saving my
Thank you
Phoenix
for your
Feather
business.
upgrades
Hope you'll
for
come see
the
me again.
very best.
Revelio. Revelio.
Hmm.
Not enough.
Oh, down here. And it's just a cup of gold. I mean, in saying that, gold is... Even a handful of gold is actually meant to be worth a damn fortune.
If there was one wild dug bog out there, certainly more are wandering about.
Wonder who... Revelio.
Um...
Expelliarmus.
Ah, one more dung bog and I've got it. Or dug bog.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Revelio. That's that. Settled.
That doesn't lead anywhere. Okay, cool. This town didn't have anything of
Revelio.
more immediate use. The only one that's locked is that one. Wait, this one. Wait, if this one's locked, then what's this one? Open.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Oh, thank goodness. There is actually one here in town. I'd have felt right dumb if I come out here, there was no demiguise. Thought there was no demiguise. And wandered off. Alright, let's pick this little bastard up.
Fine now, demiguise.
There we go. Also before I leave this town. Hit up their flu network. Oh, there are a few more houses.
Revelio.
Always one, isn't it? Except this time it's not just one, is it? It's the whole lot of us, all falling prey to some delusion what seems
Oh,
to have just
circular
one spot.
painting.
That's what's happened here, isn't it?
Aloha Mora.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Gold is a coloration that can be
Revelio.
used. For the sake of wand handles. Do do do. Oh, okay, cool. I can actually just check the hamlets. There's a demiguise statue here, so we'll head there. I didn't think to hover over the markers and see if it said there was a demiguise statue. Collected and done. Collected and done. There's one in there. There's one out there. Ba 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 ba. Nope. Ba ba ba. There's a demiguise statue out there, but I haven't come across that town yet. One there, but I've barely explored. One there, I'm assuming locked behind a door that I couldn't get in. We'll be checking all the towns, making damn certain. One there. And one there still. Does it tell me? Oh, I am missing 2 demiguise statues in Hogwarts. So I'm missing more than 5. 1, 2, 3. What? Bleeding 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm still missing about 10 demiguise statues. I'm assuming most of them are locked behind level 3 doors. So let's go through each individual town, figure out which ones there are and aren't. Didn't even bother to check Hogsmeade. There's still probably a couple in there. But I've unlocked all the 2nd level doors in Hogsmeade, so anything that is left is in a 3rd level doorway. Awesome. I realized I never checked my audio to make sure that it was okay. Let's see. Let's see. Yep. Okay, that works.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Not sure how I'd
Oh.
fare in a little place like this. Revelio. Fine now. Aloha Mora.
I'm just gonna go to the houses that have demiguises as I find them. If I can find them as quickly as this. And not drink everybody's bloody ale.
Revelio.
If there are extra chests in those houses, then I'll take them. But, because I'll likely have to come back to some of these towns to double check their buildings when I have Aloha More 3. How many demiguises do I have left in? I got 3 left in Hogsmeade as well. So I do actually have 13. I bloody well called that. Cool. So we're just gonna pop round to all the little villages. Actually, we're just gonna pop round to... Pardon me. We're just gonna pop round to... What, I've just collected 2, so 3 more.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Pop round to 3 more until I figure out where each one is.
Revelio.
If I can't access it, come back for it later, but...
It's you. Thank you again for finding my dear Archie. I honestly don't know what I would do without him. He's all I have now. So much like his father.
Awesome. Cool. Amazing. I've done that one. I haven't done this one. So I've got 3, just need to find 2 more, return to him, return to Professor Moon, and if Professor Moon says, need you to collect the last ones, I'll give you an extra reward. Awesome, we'll do that. But the rewards so far have only been mentioned to be the 2 variations of an Aloha Mora.
Revelio.
Alright, buzz by a house. If Revelia doesn't show up with anything.
Aloha Mora. Fine now, demiguise.
And grab this on our way through. I'll try searching these 2 and hoping that they have the last ones that I need, because if they do, then that sorts that out really quickly. We'll be moving on to the 3rd trial after we've got the last Aloha Mora. I just want to make sure that I'm not missing out on any special chests or anything of the sort.
I've always said that travel broadens.
Revelio.
Is that the lock or the demiguise? That's a lock. Up, that's the demiguise. Awesome. I do like that I don't seem to need all of them to get the last Alohomora, and honestly, thank goodness. But I would like to know if there's a reason for
Place right out
even
of a
collecting the
storybook.
last ones.
Revelio.
Alright. There we go. That should be enough demiguises. I've picked up 5, I've turned in 8. Hogwarts map.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings. Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Dear me, you have been busy. Incredible. Thank you. You're ready for the final Alohomora lesson. With this knowledge, no lock shall ever stand in your way. You have done all I asked. I only wish I knew who put those statues everywhere in the first place. Alas. If you do find more, please feel free to remove them. You'll be doing your caretaker a huge service. And if I ever find out who the bully is behind this cruel trick, I shall let you know. Thank you once again for your assistance and tenacity. Now that you've mastered Alohomora, no lock is unbreakable. But do feel free to keep finding demiguise statues and removing those moons.
Alright, cool. At this point, we've just got to wait to hear from him.
Revelio.
Strange.
Alohomora. Revelio.
Alright, definitely gonna leave that for later.
Alohomora. Revelio.
Alright, well, with Alohomora 3, I don't have to worry about...
Prodigus. Revelio.
Pet the kitty. I no longer have to worry about a lock being between me and whatever I need to get. Now, I don't know where every demiguise is. There's 2 in Hogwarts that I am not familiar with, unfortunately. The guide I used did not seem to mark them. That said, we're out of missions that we can really do. Oof. And I would not mind going back and doing his thing later on. That is to say, after the third trial.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel.
Professor Fig.
Oh, I invented flu powder.
Let's see. This area. Professor Fig's classroom. I think that's the closest flu network. Landed pretty close.
Revelio.
I suspect you are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The Demiguise statues and the moons contained therein were placed as they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
I don't think Mr. Pemberton meant to use his own stationery. He knows something about those Demiguise moons. He's in Hogsmeade, apparently. Perhaps I shall pay him a visit. Professor Fig,
Dude outed
the
himself.
keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing.
Oh.
A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Oh my god.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now
All right.
to find the headmaster's house elf.
Well, the headmaster's an arsehole, so we're gonna have to play the part.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable...
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better. I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
What could the headmaster want?
I feel this dude doesn't rush anywhere, but at the same time, I am not fucking around.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
This is...
Has anyone seen...
Something is very wrong.
Professor, a word?
Oh, no.
Professor Black?
Oh, wait,
Again,
this is the person I needed
It is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry.
You got to admit, the voice actor for this
Hope
guy
it's
must
not
have had
about anything I've
a
been
fucking
doing.
Miss
field
Broom,
day.
a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Greetings.
Professor,
Oh
I
no.
need to speak to you.
Oh no.
Hello, Professor
This is,
Black.
if there's one
Professor
person who's going to
Weasley,
catch us.
How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
It's Professor Black.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that.
If there's anyone...
I ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
If there's anyone who's going to catch us out.
Scrope's as hard a worker as any house elf.
Ahem. Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah, yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Oh boy.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle. Alohomora.
Slam. Done. Awesome. Oh, that was... Ooh. So many people are probably suspicious.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Apologies potion. Last 1 hour. The fact that we got away with that shit. I somehow doubt that we got away with that shit. I think the next time I speak to Professor Weasley, I might inform her what's going on. I think.
Revelio.
Oh, that is definitely upstairs. God, I'd hate to be the headmaster of Hogwarts
Revelio.
if that's the whole ways I'd have to walk around. How to get to your office? Walk
Hello,
every
Gamora.
fucking direction. Double check that our audio. Yep, still working. Still got a recording thing function.
Revelio.
Huh. No, I'm gonna hope for the best and grab this one.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
Professor Hecat. A note from Professor Sharp. Hmm.
Revelio. The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
Headmaster's office gargoyle. The staircase that leads to the headmaster's office is guarded by an enchanted gargoyle that will let only those who know the password enter, though anyone choosing to visit the current occupant is difficult to fathom.
Lumos.
Huh.
Revelio.
Oh, fascinating.
Lumos.
I do want to find this butterfly, moth, real quick. I'm almost willing to bet, though, it's probably in Professor Sharp's room.
Revelio.
Oh no. Set of stairs. I'll keep an eye on it when I'm on my way back down.
Toujours pure.
Toujours pure.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio.
Oh. Sleeping portraits. Not all headmasters and headmistresses enjoy reliving the day-to-day challenges of running a school of witchcraft and wizardry. Some prefer to enjoy a well-earned nap when possible. I'm just gonna... I don't know if the Hogwarts can... Sorting Hat. This enchanted hat was created by the 4 founders of Hogwarts as a means by which students would be placed into the 4 houses. Skilled legimancy. Skilled at legimancy, the Sorting Hat can see into the wearer's head, allowing it to determine their thoughts and abilities.
Aloha Mora.
Interesting. I'ma just
Revelio.
take a peek up here.
Aloha Mora.
Glad I picked up that level 3 lock. Really glad I picked up that level 3 Aloha.
Revelio.
Professor Black, regarding your letter dated the 20th of September, shall not be reconsidering the admissions process at Hogwarts. Oh. A key of admittance. I've got to assume that that gate there requires the key of a key of admittance.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio.
Recipe: hair tonic, mustache wax, bundiman, pomade, comb pearl handled, back scratcher gold handled, doxyside, paid in very small part, remainder to be billed to the ministry. Jesus.
Revelio.
I want to look at this letter.
That must be the pedestal.
Oh, it'll be up there. Okay.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem.
Oh
You
my
must
god.
move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
This is interesting.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Why does this feel like the Brother Grimm tale? The Brothers Grimm. Oh boy.
How could this happen?
ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. They're gone, for now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Get the feeling there's no fighting these things.
Nothing this way, more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. Now's my chance. That's the way forward. I think I'm invisible.
Yeah, it is. Inspired by the Brothers Grimm. An invisibility cloak.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Oh my god, okay, so we get to fuck with the Elder Wand too. With the Elder Wand.
I've never felt such power.
Bombarda.
Oh god.
Revelio.
did complete a dueling feat. Interesting. Ha. Nice. Now just gotta complete 42 more. Thankfully, a lot of them seem to be repeats.
Defender, Bombarder, Depulsor, Descender. Bombarder, Defender, Depulsor, Bombarder, Depulsor, Descender, Defender, Bombarder, Defender, Bombarder. Revelio.
Yeah, the Elder Wand, if this is... It definitely feels fucking incredibly powerful. Man. I mean... Kinda wish you could find it. There's... I don't think the lore on the Elder Wand goes back this far, so you could, I suppose. It goes back either way further or way early, way closer to current day, but not like here.
Defender, Bombarder, Depulsor, Defender, Descender, Defender, Bombarder, Defender, Depulsor, Bombarder. Defender. Defender. Bombarder. Depulsor. Descender. Defender. Depulsor. Bombarder.
Of course, I had to give us a moment of just pure fucking... Here's a powerful wand. Way fun. Fucking 2 spells and a troll gets taken out. Yeah, that's... savage. Of course, Dumbledore was like one of the few people who got to die peacefully and keep the wand.
This must be for me.
Oof. This one's gonna be interesting.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
I can't believe she's dead.
Dear sweet Neve. Let us always honor her memory.
We won't be the same without her.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Wow, this is interesting.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable,
wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Only imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Alright. That becomes, yeah.
Revelio.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, The knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
He's gonna be... Okay, so people are gonna ask him about what he was... Oh, the hallowed hero. Nice. He's gonna be confused, and they're going to be giving him... He's gonna be too blackout drunk, I reckon. So that works out in our favor, in fact. Interesting. I don't believe I'm being that loud. Maybe my voice is carrying.
Sometimes it seems all right.
So bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Revelio.
Oh, I wanted to actually listen to that one. I'll post Professor Weasley. Deke tells me he shared with you his experience with the Phoenix. Please check in with him when you get a chance. He has an idea that I thought worth exploring. Oh. To find the Phoenix and... I'm assuming it's to find the Phoenix, and we'll only get the one.
Anyone care enough to remove my demiguise statues?
Now what will they take from us?
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're causing Mr. Moon terrible distress.
Ha! Good. That was the idea.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah, well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly, until you started clearing them out.
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Alright, gotta talk to Professor Moon.
Aloha Mora.
A crest.
Revelio.
There is a chest upstairs. Oh, it's one of these. I'm gonna leave it. Well, that's a few in Hogsmeade now, so... means worst comes to worst, I've got a few pieces of gear going for me. Wait, what missions are in Hogsmeade? I'm not seeing any missions here in Hogsmeade. Quests. Man Behind the Moons, Phoenix Rising, and In the Shadow of the Mountain. Yeah, meeting Sebastian. What's this? History of Magic class. Oh, interesting. You know what? I'm gonna poke in here. History of Magic. Though I thought Professor Binns was in charge of Muggle studies. So I suppose under Professor Black's tutelage, that wouldn't exactly be possible, and maybe even wouldn't be prevalent.
Messier than trolls, truth be told. I don't mind living. My parents around nagging me to pick up my robe.
I don't trust any of the boys.
Drat! I'm not ready for Professor Bin's lecture. Forgot my pillow.
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effect it had on the wizard milling industry. Throughout the many goblin battles, countless wizard cloaks were lost. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the Bell Tower entrance hall. Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the late early Middle Ages. The
hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts.
Holy shit.
Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Eargit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Did you say Bragbor? I know that name. Lord Gok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin-wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day. Where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby.
Revelio.
Curious students can find it on display here in the bell tower and...
This unassuming smudge is rumored to be the location of the very first successful use of Bombarda. I suppose successful is a relative.
Oh. Ah.
Oh yes, I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Yes, I rather enjoyed seeking him out.
The thrill of the scholarly pursuit. I know the feeling quite well. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Afbuddle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment. Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over the bell tower is a retinue of loyal knights.
Sir Afbuddle.
Statues.
This is a centuries-old likeness of Pangadon. Fearless malefactor and devoted study companion. People have always loved that.
Dudes. This set of armor belonged to Sir Afpuddle of the Cheerful Countenance, a legendarily friendly knight who supposedly won every battle before it was fought by virtue of his amiable negotiation tactics. Some attribute his success to an overly potent cheering charm he cast upon himself. Dude literally wears a fucking mustache over his helmet, and his headpiece is a fucking rooster.
Slaying bloodthirsty dragons, rather in training yards and sculleries.
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Afpuddle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Afpuddle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
Pity goblins and wizards can't get along.
True. But imagine how dull my lectures would be without goblin rebellions to discuss. History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting. The wise student, such as yourself, will learn from it.
Revelio.
History is written by those who do their schoolwork, so they say. Or at least I like to say that.
All right.
What are you up to now?
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, he had such flowing locks, and we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
Cool. With that done... Oh, we have an extra attribute to put somewhere. Good that I've noticed this now. I have 4 more of these that I've put in. I needed this one so I could bloody make explosive barrels to hurl at people. Oh, interesting. You know, I am gonna go do that. As much as I should go talk to Deke, continue that on. I'd like to get this unique unicorn thing.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
I mean, if nothing else, I don't actually get a unicorn.
Is everything all right?
Oh, bless you. Oh, thank you for asking. I'm Betty. Betty Bugbrook. And no, everything is not all right. It's my dear friend Hazel. She's in trouble.
Hazel?
Yes. Oh, she's a unicorn. Known her for years. She doesn't like to leave the forest, so I visit her once a week to brush out her mane and bring her some treats. Her coat is glorious. Well, the last time I saw her, we were violently attacked by a pack of wolves. Hazel, loyal friend that she is, leapt in front to protect me, and in the process, I fear she may have been injured.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I want to help her, but she seems to have gone into hiding. Out of fear, I'd imagine. I know you Hogwarts students learn a fair bit about caring for beasts. Perhaps you could find my unicorn friend and get her somewhere safe so that she can heal.
How did you become so close with the unicorn?
It was luck, truly. I came across her when she was a little golden foal. Didn't even have a horn yet. Oh, she trusted me straight away. We'd play together for hours. Oh, I do hope she'll be all right. Unicorn hair is a valuable wand core, and I suppose losing a hair or two mightn't hurt her. But I'm terrified those poachers will want her for her blood, to keep themselves alive. And that is more than I can bear to think of.
I'll keep an eye out for your unicorn friend and take her to safety if I see her.
Oh, you've a good soul. I can always tell. Please, don't risk your own safety, though. I don't know precisely where she is, but I can tell you that her den is north of Hogsmeade. And although I haven't been able to brush her lately, I imagine she still has the brightest, most beautiful coat of her entire herd.
Okay.
Remember?
Stubborn girl. She may need convincing to come with you.
Oh, did you want to?
I need to look for a unicorn with a beautifully bright coat. It sounds as if she's in trouble.
What the? Huh. Living snowman. I don't think I'm the only one out of us, right, that believes that she's a poacher trying to get you to bring back a unicorn. Swear to God, she's a poacher trying to get a unicorn. Just thinking she can trick me into doing it. Oh, down here at the unicorn den.
Hazel must be here somewhere. Revelio. Come on, Hazel.
Regular unicorn. I mean, if I get another unicorn plus, it might be worth...
Leviosa. There. I'm not going to hurt you. Revelio. 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 Leviosa.
Oh. She does in fact actually have a very unique coat.
I can take Hazel back to a vivarium now. I should let Madame Bugbrook know she's safe.
Be off to the tavern after this.
Madame Bugbrook, I found your unicorn friend Hazel.
Oh, what a relief! Is she all right? Are you all right? Do you have a safe place for her to stay?
We're both fine. And I have a safe place for her at Hogwarts.
You've a kind heart, you do. I'm relieved and thankful that you'll take care of her. I shall miss my sweet pointy pony, but I know she's safer away from the poachers. Do give her a nice brushing for me, won't you? Take good care of Hazel now.
Huh.
Off on another adventure,
In-
are we?
Intriguing. I kind of assumed she was a
Sometimes
poacher.
it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. You could never go wrong with those. Good choice, I'd
That's
say.
Hazel. Still the regular female.
I'll not mind seeing you in.
Kind of glad I went to do this. Because it meant that I could grab a unique unicorn to have as a companion in the tower. Let's go with
Revelio.
Alright, unicorns are incredibly rare. So, let's let this happen. We'll get ourselves, we'll start basically not catching and releasing, but breeding and releasing a bunch of unicorns. Can't be endangered if I overproduce and overcorrect.
Revelio.
Preferably not leaving a bunch of incest bloody babies everywhere, but...
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix gnat he mentioned. The one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
Strange foggy ambience around those lights. And not a good one, unfortunately. Go to the world map.
Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone. Revelio.
Huh, Niflodon. Whoa, fuck me. That's a whole ass fucking dragon. To ensure that we're less likely to be followed in, though I know that that doesn't matter for shit.
Expelliarmus! Someone over there! Protego! Bringo! We'll need to be quicker than that! Crooks don't know! No! Actual Incisio! Running home! Bringo! Incisio! That goblin helm you found. Bringo! Places! Hate for that.
Shall we finish what we started?
Huh. The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now. Revelio.
Danger, extreme danger, mega danger, lots of danger signs all over the fucking mouth of this cave. Like, no, just don't go here.
Revelio. A blockade. Rookwood's poachers are already here.
A nobler creature is a phoenix.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Could the phoenix be in there? Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Revelio!
Kind of cheesed my way into skipping a lot of this dungeon.
What? No. Keep looking. See how much a single...
No.
Bombarda!
Come here, Crockite.
Cabalso! Revelio.
We're keeping people out.
More poachers. How many are there?
You there! I see you! What would you be needing a hit for anyhow? Your luck. That's the best. What did Iona ever present you?
Bombarder.
It was you.
One less poacher in the wizarding world. Revelio. The Phoenix.
Pretty.
It almost seems as if it wants me to follow it. I need to find it before the poachers do.
Descendo! Descendo!
There it is again. Confringo! Bombarda. Eight legs is simply too many.
Cabalso! Bombarda! Cabalso!
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Miss one measly little stew. Bombarda!
Levioso!
Descendo! Gracie! Descendo!
Confringo. Propendo.
How's the view?
Arresto momentum. Accio. Bombarda. Compulso. That was the High Wing. It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Revelio.
I think it's brutal turning someone into a bomb and then throwing them at their friends. And they deserve it. They so fucking deserve it.
Confringo!
Revelio. Confringo.
Alright, jump up here.
can take you somewhere safe.
New beast inventory slot. Oh.
Let's get you back to the room. Deke's going to be pleased.
Key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcrot as soon as you can.
Ooh. So I skipped a lot of the cave, I think, by jumping down into that area where spiders were.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Needless to say, I'm gonna go do that before I continue the main story as well.
Did you find the phoenix?
Yes, Deke. And I rescued it from the poachers. I have it here. It's safe.
Remarkable! Well, what are you waiting for? Deke cannot wait to... My heavens!
Oh.
What a beauty! You keep it close. Professor Weasley and Deke were right to tell you about the Room of Requirement. Look at all you've done, and how many beasts you've rescued. A phoenix is safe now, because of you.
I couldn't have done it without your help, Deke. Thank you.
Deke is grateful for the kind words, and also grateful to have been of assistance to someone like yourself. Helping you do such good for so many beasts has given Deke a sense of peace Deke hasn't known in years. Deke will always be here for you when you need him.
So... an entirely different area, huh? If I'm honest, I'm kind of surprised that down there didn't become its own area, like down there. I'm almost willing to bet that this vivarium is solely for the... well, it's not solely for the phoenix. But what would I put here? Oh! The hippogriffs. The hippogriffs would actually like it better here. The frogs would like it better in the swamp. There we go. I don't rightly know if I can get any more than... I don't know if I can rightly get any more than what I have as far as the Phoenix is concerned. Fuck. I mean, I got a Phoenix.
Revelio. Confringo.
Walls, nice. Ash winder eggs. I'm gonna have to seriously consider what I'm putting here, because it feels like the right spot to move a lot of my flying-based creatures.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
If I can find another spot that phoenixes appear, retrieve a female.
Revelio.
Well, with that done and dusted. Take a quick peek over here. Doesn't look like there's anything else. I'm gonna have to sit down. I will likely do that in my spare time. Just to keep it from being a thing, I'm going to, in my spare time, redecorate what I need to. Just to stop it from being tedious. Although I suppose...
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Botanical, purple, big part to consider there is, yes, all of this became the botanical variant. That's easy, being able to just select all and change them to that. Alright. Onwards to... where is this? Feldcroft.
Wonder who lives here.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Oh, wow.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
I think that's the point.
Sebastian, I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice? Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, he could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse and fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the Ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
Oh boy. We're gonna wait until day.
Thank you for your persistence and cleverness. I confronted Piers about it, and he confessed straight away, the old rascal. We've agreed to let bygones be bygones. Don't forget to say hello the next time you're in the Three Broomsticks. Thrilled to be back there again.
Alright. Trying to skip time ahead, hoping Sebastian will trigger a mission sooner than the main mission. Otherwise, we head straight to the main mission. Alright then, off to the main mission. I think depending on how far we get in this one,
Stop right there! Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited... No.
I see you. Depulso. Trig will live. Ringo! Defender. Surprise. Take some to steal a stolen hippogriff. Make it stop! Yeah. Pick the one who took the goblin out, Bombarder.
The beasts are safer now.
Just realized something. I am going to tap into this. Nice. Map. There is kind of a town on the way. Stop in at the town, sell the things that aren't useful.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
I mean, if that's all that's there.
May I have a moment of your time?
God damn it. Yes.
Pardon? Were you calling to me?
I was. I'm Marianne Moffat. Pleasure. At the moment, I'm having a great deal of trouble trying to find a particular Diricol.
Ah, yes, the magical bird. Can disappear when it senses danger.
Peculiar things, aren't they? Did you know that muggles call them dodos? Such a funny name. I'm worried about a large albino Diricol known as Gwynaira. She's a local legend, so of course poachers are after her. If I had her, I'd treat her like a queen, and I could use her molted feathers as fashion accessories.
Sounds as if she needs rescuing. I know the perfect place.
The perfect place is with me. Wait until the neighbours see her, not to mention how fashionable I'll be with those beautiful feathers. I can't seem to rescue her, and I'm worried the Diricles don't trust me since I've been hanging about their den.
Why are you fixated on Gwynaira and not rescuing all the Diricles?
Gwynaira is special. She's more attractive to poachers with her lovely plumage. They'll try harder to take her. The other Diricles seem to have managed evading poachers quite well on their own.
Can you tell me what the Diricle den looks like?
It's down by the shore, on a sort of overhanging cliff. You'll recognise it by all of the Diricles lolling about.
I'll keep an eye out for a large white Diricle.
Oh, thank you. Those gorgeous feathers. And she'd be safe. One last thing.
Yeah,
She
don't let
seems
this
to
bitch
spend
have
her
it.
days in hiding. I've only ever seen her at night. I do hope you're able to save her. Be prepared to chase her. I sometimes wonder if she actually enjoys the pursuit.
I suppose I should watch for Gwynaira. At night, apparently. Hello, sir. Might you have some time to talk?
I have all the time in the world for a potential customer. How do you do? I'm Cromwell, Clifford Cromwell.
What do you have for sale?
Ah, yes. What can I do for you? Such a pleasure doing business with you.
Sell off all our unnecessary goods.
Be sure to visit again. Always brightens my day helping you young ones.
Revelio. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Handy resource.
I should investigate. Bombarda. You're poaching. Repulsor.
Yeah, I figured it would be something along either that cliff up there or this one over here.
This is the Diricle den, but Miss Moffat said it appears at night. This must be the Diricle den that Miss Moffat told me about. Now, where is Gwynaira? Revelio. Levioso. Got her. Now I need to let Miss Moffat know.
Yes, Gwynaira, the albino Diricle.
Defender! Defender! Glacius! Potato! Crucible! Expelliarmus! One less foul. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Oh, hello. Anyway,
Miss Moffat, I caught Gwenira.
that's incredible. Was it terribly difficult?
She was difficult to track down, but I managed in the end.
Believe me, I know. Well, may I have her now?
Actually, I think she'll be safer with me.
But it was my idea to rescue her. I'm the one who fell in love with her beautiful plumage. Oh, the cheek. Now, what shall I do? Without her feathers, I can't finish any of my fashion designs. You traitorous foul napper. I hope she picks your eyes out.
Yeah, thing is, I wouldn't take her if she belonged to you, but she doesn't. And you seem to think that she does.
Defender! Glacius! Confringo! Bombarda!
Slay one of my own. I'll get that goblin.
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now. Aloha Mora.
They locked this box up in a fucking cage. Intriguing.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Protego. Wingardium Leviosa. Bombarda. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius.
Oh.
Revelio. This looks intriguing. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Bishop, Queen, King.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Ah. Sweet.
Revelio.
What the fuck is even in here?
Bombarda.
Oh. You're not a queen.
Wingardium Leviosa. Cabalsa. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio.
I don't know. Maybe there was something. There's meant to be something to it. I'll figure that out in the interim between. I don't have all day to mess around with it.
You think you're so... Confringo!
Bombarda. Repulso. Bombarda. Confringo. Defendo. Glacier. Expelliarmus. Repulso. It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts.
Oh. Transform an animagus back to human form. I assume if I hit them with the transfiguration spell, it absolutely decimates their, it absolutely just decimates their fucking transformation. It flicks them straight out of it. That'd be an interesting thing to do.
Revelio. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Confringo.
Oh. Alright, let's double
Nothing
check the
pleasant about
recording.
this
What's
coast.
still going on? Cool.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time, it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
Oof.
I do care about Anne, but I'm tired of explaining myself. Perhaps we should part ways.
That's not what I meant. We're just not getting answers. I need answers. For Anne.
I know. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly, before we spot him. Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
You haven't had much... Almost!
The pulsar!
Bombarda! All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work. Overhead. Some consider them a bad omen.
Not everyone does.
I know that.
All right.
I'm making small talk. I'm not gonna trek up this mountain in silence.
I'm sorry we can both see Thestrals.
It's certainly not something I'd hoped we'd have in common.
Kill any who trespass.
There they are. Let's go.
Wait, we should have some sort of plan.
I'm through planning.
No, no one heard something. Let's get this Kill spell.
Confringo. It will not go well for you. You won't get away with that.
Expelliarmus.
I shall avenge your death. Still hoping to survive this, are you?
Stupid.
They got what they deserved.
Revelio. What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins.
You could have got us killed.
But I didn't.
Oh.
Looks like Ranrock's loyalists were heading further up the path.
Let's keep going.
I wonder if there are more than one
Ranrock's
Phoenix.
gonna make everyone pay.
Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that, Goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership.
Who's over here? No!
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Dear resident, your chicken coop inspection will occur in 2 weeks' time. In accordance with the Ministry's investigation into rumors of illegal breeding of basilisks, please ensure that your premises are toad-free, and reminded that the punishment for such illegal breeding endeavors a lifelong detention in Azkaban. Please contact the Department of Regulations and Control of Magical Beasts, Ministry of Magic, with any questions.
Revelio.
Okay, based on the fact that there are chickens here, either there's a basilisk hiding nearby, and I'd love to fight one if I'm honest.
Lumos. Lumos.
Although that would be interesting, wouldn't it? Trying to fight a basilisk when you can't technically look
Only
at them.
good wizard's a dead wizard. Ranrock's got that right, and I'll be most keen to help him achieve his goals in that regard.
Revelio.
I won't rest. You won't stop me. How childish!
You won't get away with that.
This must be Revelio. Sebastian, wait.
Wait? For what? Ugh, why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lord Gok said...
Oh, your goblin friend?
Stop it. That's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing. To find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. Lord Gok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together.
Fine. Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me. And I have been for a while. I do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We need to be careful and do this right, not just go charging in. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find the final piece to the triptych.
Revelio. Agreed.
Where are the two of you headed? No, don't tell me.
Alright. Tower tunnel. Alright. So far so good. Doing well enough, I suppose.
So far so good.
Charming.
Revelio.
Spiders. How fitting.
Confringo. Flipendo. Arresto Momentum. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Hate the spiders as much as you want, honestly.
Bombarda.
As good as if I'd done it myself.
Revelio.
Interesting.
Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Confringo. One nudge and that chest might have fallen.
Oh, I think 3 nudges at least.
spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin dinner.
Revelio.
Confringo! Descender! Annoying little beasts, aren't they?
A staircase leading here. Whatever for?
I don't think anyone's been here for ages.
Confringo!
Bombarda! Bombarda! Confringo! Look at this place. Not really my style. A bit much, if you ask me. Bombarda! Revolso! Confringo! Rependo! Bombarda! Confringo! Repulso!
Getting through the cavern can't have been the only challenge. Perhaps we should search for runes.
We've seen rune symbols like these before.
Yes, yes, we have.
Bombarda! Confringo! Can't get out of here quick enough.
Revelio.
Confringo! Finding these chests, luck or instinct?
Mostly instinct.
Revelio.
I want to say instinct. I wanted to be on the safe side and check everything. Had a breakthrough. The power that I honed with my professors, with which I conjured and built such pretty pillars, must be tempered substantially for the much more indelicate endeavor which I now undertake. It feels somewhat like removing a memory, but the magic is wholly different. As I withdrew the merest whisper of pain from just above the heart, a faint haze appeared, and then just as quickly seemed to dissipate. I sensed a surge of peace myself, as though I knew instantly that what I was doing was right. I wonder now if the haze may be contained, if memories can be stored in a pensieve. Surely these extractions can be kept safe for further study.
Sebastian, a journal entry. We should look for more.
Why couldn't she have kept all her journal entries in one place?
Revelio.
Because that would have been easy.
Nothing like an angry troll to bring friends together. Bombarda! Reparo.
That was a piece of work.
More than one. Revelio.
Interesting, interesting. I've got to go up, so let's go this way.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
That did not feel like
Revelio.
Alright, continuing to move on.
Revelio.
Such joy I felt helping my father after all these years. To hear his voice again, I cannot begin to describe how much I've missed it. I confess, I was wholly stunned by the Keeper's reaction.
We couldn't jump high enough to reach that ledge if we tried.
I should have expected it. How can they stand by and do nothing when they have the power to do so much good? Who is Professor Rackham to tell me what I can and cannot do with my ability? The audacity of all of them. Judging my work without any real understanding of all that I have accomplished. I do have some hope that...
We need something sturdy to stand on.
I do have some hope. The headmistress seemed somehow to understand what I was doing. When the time is right, I shall go to her. She may be able and willing to help. Until I know otherwise, I must continue my work alone. For now... Pardon me. For now. But I will find someone to help me. I will find someone else who understands the gift that we've been given and our obligation to use it. I will store what I have learned safely away for the moment. One day, I will be able to share it with another who is like me.
Did you find something?
Revelio. A journal entry. Isadora was here. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio.
I'm out of breath after those stairs, but the view, well worth it.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Expelliarmus.
Well, you tried. That counts for something.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I picked up the rat by accident too.
Revelio.
Ooh, shiny.
Another barrier. We can blast through it, I'm certain.
I feel more and more capable each day. My sense of purpose, knowing that what I am doing is precisely what I was meant to do, has never been clearer. The number of souls I have been able to help grows by the day. So much pain, and I have discovered that this magic itself somehow confirms that what I am doing is right. Each time I breathe in the haze, even a little, it's as rough though. What? It's as what the? Even a little, it's as rough. Right, there's a comma missing there. Though I become more capable. I'm being rewarded for my courage, rewarded for using this magic the way that it was meant to be used. I fear, however, that I must find a way to store what I cannot use in the moment. I do not yet understand its powers and do not wish to leave it to chance. I have an idea. It is not without risk, but I feel that the risk is worth it.
Rebellion. This journal entry sounds worrisome.
This can't be a dead end. Must be another floor above us.
Confringo!
Chest. Shit.
Revelio.
Bombarda. Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
This place can't have belonged to only Isadora. But the triptych pointed us here.
Yeah, hey buddy. Up here.
Revelio.
Another rune symbol. Feel as if I should be fluent in runic language by now. Bombarda.
Revelio.
Could this be another area Isadora created?
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here.
How could I have been so terribly wrong? The headmistress won't help me. I tried to make her understand. She, like the others, is blind to the possibility of what I can do. I have come to learn that I can rely on no one. But I am a more powerful witch than I have ever been, and I know that it's due to the work I am doing. I shall not allow my magic to lie dormant, as the keepers do. I gotta stop yawning. How I despise that ridiculous name, as if keeping power all to themselves is something to be lauded. I confess I have begun to wonder if I will ever find another in my lifetime with whom I could share this work. If I do not, then I shall find solace in the knowledge that I have left them a trail to follow, a path from which they can learn. Perhaps they will do what I cannot, heal the world.
Revelio. I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
Probably about to, if I'm honest.
The final canvas piece to the triptych. We've done it!
Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all of this.
Revelio.
And back to the Undercroft.
I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on. This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder.
What is it?
Let's find out.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
That worked?
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this unnerves them.
Not everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. Someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Felgroft, the destroyed painting. It was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care. If at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability. Please, talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
See, the thing is, I think she removes emotional pain, not.
Why did the Keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait? Revelio.
Alright. And what's next? Prepare for your owls. Oh. I am getting incredibly close to the end, it would seem.
I found one of Randrock's drills in a mine along the shore. I intend to destroy it. I'm tired of trying to reason with him. You're welcome to join me, but if I don't see you there, I will reach out when I return. I have something to give you.
Lodgok's getting himself into more danger than he realizes. I'd better find him.
Would you please meet with me in the Great Hall?
This is what I expected.
I have come upon a difficult time, and I need a friend.
Are you familiar with the hamlet of Irondale? It's south of the castle. I think the cave that Doran wanted us to find is near there.
Quests. No. Let's do natties first. It might just be a talk. In which case it would be incredibly stupid of me to come back to the castle just for a conversation that could happen.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Some days are more difficult than others.
Lassie, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Matibeleland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
It's not your fault, Natty. There's nothing you could have done to prevent it.
That is what my mother says. But he died protecting me. And I cannot help but feel guilty over that. I find myself reliving the moment more often than I would like. I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Each day they remain free, they do more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get them. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get them, beginning with Harlow. Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
Alrighty then. Let us... Let's take on this little side quest here. Talk with Poppy Sweeting. And if no additional side quests pop up with another short rest, go help our goblin friend.
I've been kidnapped!
Sir, are you alright? You seem to be in some distress.
All right? Do I look all right? I've been kidnapped!
How can you be kidnapped when you're right here?
What sort of question is that? Of course I'm right here. I've more than one frame. Do you only have one home? It's my other frame. It's been stolen. And by students, no less. They paid filthy thieves to steal my other frame.
Did that really happen, or are you simply being overdramatic?
Of course it happened! I heard it straight from the horse's mouth! Oh, she is a rather horse-faced girl, that Astoria Cricket. She and her friends were moaning about me of all the nerve. Then I heard her plot to enlist a gang of good-for-nothings to have me stolen from the Three Broomsticks. That's where my other frame hung. A hovel of a place. Though I suppose one could do worse. I once knew a portrait who ended up in the Hog's Head. No one's heard from him since.
Right. So back to your frame.
Ah, yes. There I was, powdering my wig, and the next thing I knew, I was being manhandled by rogues and carried off. As if I can afford not to be at my post. I do important work for the headmaster, and I need my other frame back at the Three Broomsticks.
Huh.
I could look into the matter for you.
Oh, would you? How marvelous. Do it quickly, though, won't you? The place they took me to is quite beneath me. Off you go, then.
Alright. Fucking head to Hogsmeade, then. Head up Hogsmeade, and push comes to shove, and that guy's quest isn't that important. He's right next to a bloody fast travel station, so I should be able to bamf back to him easily enough.
Hogsmeade, here I come. Astoria Cricket?
That depends. Am I in trouble?
Ferdinand Pratt thinks you should be. Says you stole his frame.
I wouldn't call it stolen. Relocated's more like it. How do I put this nicely? Ferdinand Pratt is a postulant boil, and he's lucky I didn't have him sealed in a wall.
He truly is rather foul, isn't he?
All he does is spy on students in here and report back to the headmaster. Sometimes, if there's nothing to report, he'll make it up. I spent 4 hours in detention last week, all because he told Black that I was planning to drain the lake, whatever that means. It was the last straw. He and his frame had to go.
May I ask where you put him?
Well, I didn't put him anywhere. The frame is likely with the fine gents I paid to snatch it. They camp in a ruin by the coast. I just wanted it far enough away that I'd never have to think about Ferdinand Pratt ever again.
You do know he's screaming in the library as we speak.
Oh, for the love of Merlin. If you ask me, he's got nothing to scream about. I could have had him put in the Hog's Head. The pampered Pratt would have hated it. Grimy walls, smell of goats. And the patrons, they eat snooty princes like Ferdinand for dinner. But what's done is done. He isn't here anymore, and if I were you, I should enjoy it. Lovely chatting with you.
He's basically at the other end of the fucking world. Alrighty then. That mission can kindly go. Take a dive off a cliff. I'm gonna go do something far more interesting before I finish that one.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
You made it.
Oh, I see it.
At least we're out of the classroom.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Did you discover why people avoid this cave?
Ridiculous, really. Rumor was that the cave drove people mad. I couldn't find any account by someone who had been in the cave, though. So either it is a rumor, or anyone who went in wasn't in any state to speak of it afterwards.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Accio!
Actually, this is likely the way you meant to go.
Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Repulsor! Defender!
What is going on with them?
Repulsor!
Revelio.
Voipers!
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Fwooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Accio!
If the moonstone is here and so are Fwoopers, I wonder if it's being protected. Why am I not surprised?
Revelio.
First the Fwoopers and now this.
Accio!
We need to find moths.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Accio! Lumos.
Lumos.
Repulsor.
Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding moths. Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Lumos. Accio! Revelio. Lumos.
Inadvertently have gone the right way, but we'll continue to press on and I can come back in here later.
Confringo. Revelio. Leviosa. Defendo. Arresto Momentum. Glacius. Descendo. Confringo. Revelio.
Wait, did Poppy throw out a cabbage? Huh.
Accio. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Depulso. Lumos. Accio. Depulso. Lumos.
Merlin, it's beautiful. Lumos. You did it.
Revelio.
I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this again.
Leviosa. Defendo. Revelio.
Alrighty then.
Look, the water's bubbling. How odd.
Should we take a closer look?
You read my mind. Merlin, It's even more beautiful close up.
Revelio.
It's got to be here. I just know it.
Confringo. Flipendo. Confringo. Flipendo. Confringo.
Given what Ford was meant to do,
Revelio.
I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while. I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny.
Revelio.
I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the Moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of them. We found it! It's like staring directly at the moon. Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall.
I'll come back to look at the rest of that cave later.
That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
Whatever it is, it had better have to do with Snidgets.
The clock is ticking in that regard, isn't it? Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
How's your Gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it. Safely say we know where the Moonstone goes.
Whoa!
Oh.
Yeah, I should
That was a
move them.
mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the Moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one, but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met Highwing, actually,
If you don't want to talk about it, we don't have to.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Merlin? I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
What was it like growing up in a family of poachers?
The thing I remember most was how much we moved around, always chasing the next big kill. It was chaotic and dangerous, and nowhere a child should ever grow up.
Do your parents know about the things you do now? Saving that dragon from the fighting ring, for instance.
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak to me. Last I heard, they were in Borneo trying to make their fortunes there, acromantulas. However, I wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Some days a part of me hopes that it has. Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense. But sadly, I suspect that wouldn't do any good.
We were around so many poachers in the tent. Were you not worried about being recognized?
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown up with. That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me. That's how they got to Gran.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Wow.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
You know, I've got half an hour left at the very least, at the very most. So I don't think I'm gonna put any risk to it. I think I'm just gonna take my broom and go out to meet Lord Vok, whatever his bloody well name is. Getting tired here. Sorry, guys.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Yeah, my reactions are starting to slow down too. Huh. Interesting.
Revelio.
Okay.
Revelio. Bombarda. Flipendo. Revelio. Flipendo. Revelio. Flipendo. These murdering trials won't get them.
There we go.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Glacier. Defender. Glacier. Crucible. Confringo. Bombarda. Potato. Repulsor. Expelliarmus. Defendo.
That was a close one.
Scorching 3. Not bad, not bad.
Revelio.
Wizard kind of them.
There could be goblin loyalists in here. No sign of Lodgok out here. He must be inside already.
Shit. Come on, Lord Gog. No, 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 no. Don't get killed doing something dumb. Don't make me go all forbidden curse on you.
Look at the size of this mine.
Something seems wrong.
This place is teeming with Ranrock's loyalists. I have to keep my wits about me.
I could fall dead asleep on my feet.
Patricus Totalis.
How the hell did that work?
This cart ought to get me deeper into the mine. Just like Gringotts. But I'm in the driver's seat this time.
Invisible.
Something seems wrong.
How deep will this take me?
Ranrock's gonna be pleased with our progress.
Who was on that car?
With his pa, will ya?
That has to be the end up ahead. Revelio. Confringo.
Let's see. It basically seems to suggest that I It would seem to suggest that I've got to pull that, but I've got to get up there somehow.
Revelio.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Such arrogance. Bombarder. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Alohomora. Bombarda.
Revelio.
Completely pointless.
Revelio.
Oh, I can get up higher.
Confringo.
Revelio.
One less human to worry. One less. You will regret coming. How nice of you to stop by.
Bombarda.
Such arrogance.
You won't be able to stop. You showed no mercy at the cursed mountain. We showed you.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Bombarda. Protego.
Aye. Rolled out the
You
way,
only
but
have
still got
Randall
hit.
to blame. Revelio.
I think literally the first guy in the middle of the room there was who I had to deal with. Don't know when I get to come back, and I'm not terribly low level. Oh.
Confringo.
That goes into
Revelio.
good to know.
Revelio.
Oh, okay. There's a railway line that'll put me up there. I'll keep an eye on that going forwards then. Or I'll just find a way up to it.
Revelio.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Revelio.
Neat. Gear slots are full. Yay.
Thunder! Accio!
Not quiet enough. I will make you pay.
Revelio.
Confringo.
Better like these boilers if I want to go any further. I hope I can get to Ranrock before Lodgok does.
Revelio.
Another drill is complete.
Uh-oh.
The wizarding world will crumble.
I can end this right now. I have to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's loyalists.
I'll bury you in the sea.
Bombarda.
Rest until you're dead. I will make you pay.
You won't get away with that.
Bombarda. Depulso. Confringo.
That's better.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
Depulso.
Revelio. I have to find a way to stop that drill.
Bombarda.
Revelio.
Bombarda.
Revelio.
Bombarda.
That is unfortunate. No matter, we will build another.
I found this one lurking outside.
Oh.
Lord Gok, come to make amends, little brother.
I came to stop this.
What is this you've brought me? It cannot be. All this time, you knew where it was.
Are you all right?
I'll never understand you, Lord Gok. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrock.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragbor's last journal. Wasted my time.
chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along. But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you. I was bringing it to you. You are a traitor to our kind! No! Avada Kedavra!
I'm not happy with my character right now. Running off like that.
Poor Lodgok. Dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him. Revelio! Now to get out of this blasted place. I'll send word to Fig to meet me in the map chamber. He and the Keepers need to know Ranrock has that journal and knows where the final repository is.
Bombarda.
Confringo. Glacier. Defender.
Crucial.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Protego. Glacier. Defender. Revelio.
Off on another adventure.
How are we doing on time? Gonna take out this camp and call it an evening here.
It's the students of the town!
Crucial.
Defender.
We're kind of in the area, so we'll trigger that and come put ourselves down here. Right, guys, well, the save file established. Thanks for joining us. Hope you had fun, and yeah, hope you had fun. Hope I'll be able to jump on early enough tomorrow to be able to do another one before D&D tomorrow night. But until next time, stay safe, have fun, and remember, even if it seems like no one gives a damn, someone always does. Bye, guys.